Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is salted caramel. It's going to be 44 degrees today. And I'm feeling a day of light duty today. Feeling a little off. So, I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, I won't be doing too much today. I already cooked, so I have food to eat. I still have to clean off my table because I wasn't home yesterday, so I'll pick out my seeds, feed my sourdough starter, which is really sluggish this morning. But I'm sluggish this morning too. So I guess we just have to roll with it. Whatever our body tells us we need to do, that's what we need to do. So I'm not feeling terrible, I'm just feeling a little off. Kind of a little lightheaded and dizzy. I don't know. We'll see. I'll rest a little bit and see what's going on. So I need to take a look at my budget book, and I need to add up the end of the month budget and see how much damage I did last month. I don't think it should be too bad. So we'll see though when I take a look at the budget book. I have a sourdough book that I started a few years back. And sometimes when I get articles about sourdough, I print them up and stick them in my notebook. Seems like I have a notebook for everything. Gardening, finance, sourdough, vegan recipes. I have a lot of notebooks. But at least all the paper's organized. I really do need to go through those though and do some purging. Because a lot of those things I'm not using as a reference anymore, or I'm not cooking certain recipes. I need to streamline it down a little bit. So that's another thing I'm going to have to purge and streamline. So maybe a day like today would be a good day for that. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Be back in a little bit with my budget book. I'm going to enjoy my coffee. Cheers. Nice and hot. All right. Be back in a little bit. Okay, this morning I just wanted to show you a couple things. So I did not ruin my starter, but it's very chilly in here. So it hasn't risen very much. A little bit. It's starting to become a little more active this morning. And it is bubbly. So I changed the hydration on this starter. So I think that has something to do with it. It needs time to become a little more active. And I did feed it again yesterday, and I'm discovering that there's a whole bunch of things that you can do to make a sourdough starter. So I'm not providing a specific tutorial for you guys. I'm just showing you how versatile it is, and that you really don't need to be afraid of making a starter. You know, as long as you let it ferment long enough, and there's really stiff starters, there's liquid starters. It all depends on what you want and how it works. So I went to the store yesterday and bought some wheat flour. So today I'm going to give this more time and feed it later this afternoon. I'm hoping it rises a little more as it gets a little warmer in the room. But I did buy some wheat flour. Walmart didn't have rye flour. So I'm going to feed it some wheat and rye flour later this afternoon. So I still have a little bit of starter from the original batch that I want to play around with. And this has not too much in the way of activity because I had it in the fridge, but I'm letting it warm up. So this is my play with starter. This starter I'm hoping to start into something a little more exciting, and this is actually day 6. And to get a really good starter going, you need at least 10 days, if not 12. Now I wanted to show you this as what's going on here. Now I started these seeds about, can't remember if it was 3 or 4 days ago, and they're starting to push up. So I need to get these in the ground sooner rather than later. This one is the pak choi, and you can see it's starting to grow. I don't know if you can see that. Little roots out the bottom, and there's one on top here that's already getting little leaves. So this is a great way to start your seedlings. Let's take a look at this is the broccoli. But the pak choi is ready and rearing to go, and that too is already getting some leaves. So if you have a problem starting your seeds, try starting them this way, and then you can put the little starts into the soil. So let's take a look. Now, starting them on a paper towel, I saw where somebody started them on toilet paper. That might be a little better. Oh, look at that broccoli. That's amazing, because it's only been a few days. Now, you can take some tweezers and put this in some soil, which is what I'm going to do. But I'm going to just stick it back in here for now until I get my soil ready. Now let's take a look at this is my blood orange, and I don't expect much to happen with these seeds for at least a couple weeks, but let's take a look. I don't know, this stuff to me is just so much fun, and the less you are afraid of it, and just, you know, what are you going to lose? You lose a few seeds, or, you know. Okay, the blood orange isn't doing anything yet, which doesn't surprise me. This guy kind of poked a hole through there. But, I don't know, I just think it's really fun to do these experiments. So that one will be going back in. And you don't want to leave these little seedlings out because they'll dry out, and that'll be the end for them. And these are the Meyer lemons. I don't know, one of those might be doing something. Now these probably, if I'm correct, somebody said that these are hybrids between a mandarin and a lemon. So even if you grow a lemon tree, they probably won't be Meyer lemons. But that's okay. No, I don't see any sprouting yet. But those will be going back in. Like I said, for the citrus seeds to sprout, it takes a good 2 weeks, if not longer. So back in they go. Back in these go. And these are just damp paper towels. And then my broccoli, that'll be going back in. So this is a great way to start your seeds. You can start all seeds with this. You can start peppers, tomatoes. Just don't plant them too deep. So there we go. I just wanted to share some of that with you because I think it's fun. All right. I'm going to get dressed and go buy some rye flour, and I know that'll be a spend day again today, but I find that what I've been doing is buying groceries. I gotta get down here. Buying groceries and things at the beginning of the month, and then I tend to spend a little less during the rest of the month. So I have to go. Flash Foods had one package of Impossible burger and one package of Beyond Burger. They only had one of each, and for the two of them it came to 7 something, which is usually what I pay for only one. They're usually anywhere from 7 something to 8 something, even at Mark's. So I don't need a whole lot of that, so I just bought the 2, but I want to go to the supermarket and get some rye flour anyway. So I'll be back later, and we'll see how my starter does. Okay, I'm on the way to my mom's house. I decided to go have some breakfast at her house. I just got back picking up my flash food items, and I got a couple of other things too. They had some things that I hadn't seen before in the way of plant-based meats. Yes, and I know a lot of people, it's like, hey, why would you eat that? Well, because I don't eat the animal products, well, the animal meats. So we all have our little quirks, but I picked up a couple of things that I hadn't tried before. So, and I may like them, I may not like them, but you don't know until you try. So, trying to get out of the parking lot here. So yeah, I'm going to go have some breakfast with my mom. She probably already ate, because it's already noon, but I haven't had anything to eat yet other than my coffee. So hang on one second. I gotta figure out where I'm going here. All right, here we go. So I figured while I was out, I got my rye flour and a little bag of that. I don't know, I think it maybe is a pound, was like $4.99. But I'm not going to be baking rye bread per se. I'm just going to be using it for my sourdough starter. So hopefully that won't be too expensive. I think once I get it going, it'll be fine. And as far as the sourdough goes, I mean, I've made starter before, but I'm looking a little more into it and seeing all the different kinds of starter you can make. And I'm learning that you can pretty much use any flour, and even gluten-free flours, you can ferment those too. So for those of you that are gluten-free, and I know when the gluten-free thing first kind of happened, the bread that you could buy was like really nasty. So it's, you know, they've gotten much more. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get past a mail truck, and every time I go, it goes past me. Oh well, lots of traffic this morning. I suppose I should concentrate on what I'm doing here. The dog is hanging its head out the window. Okay, finally. All right, so they've come a long way with the gluten-free products, and the techniques have come a far way too. So I have a lot of gluten-free flours, like rice flour and oat flour, because I did try gluten-free for a while, and I wanted to fix my gut problems, and I didn't see for me where it made that big a difference. So I still have a lot of the flour left though, so it wouldn't hurt me to maybe try a gluten-free starter. So I think I might work on that and then see if I can come up with making a good gluten-free bread. Now, I did have a recipe that I did in my bread machine that was pretty darn good. So, but I know a lot of the gluten-free breads that you can buy aren't the best. Of course, a lot of the regular bread that you can buy isn't the best either, so I don't know. I kind of like making my own things, but there's times where I just don't feel like cooking. That's why I pick up some of the vegan meats, where I just want a baked potato and a salad, or maybe a frozen veggie, and call that good. So, anyway, I'm going to log off for now, pay attention to what I'm doing, and I'll be back later. Okay, one of my viewers brought it to my attention that I miscounted my green checks. So I actually got 19 green checks, because that adds up to 28, and before that it was only 27, and it's not a leap year, so alright, so let's move on to March. So yesterday I spent money. I did grocery shopping. So, and actually I went shopping today too. So I might as well just give myself another X right there. So this was grocery shopping and essentials, basically. I didn't buy a whole lot of frivolous stuff. I did buy a couple of notebooks, but anyway, I'm doing this at the end of the day instead of the beginning. So I'm hoping that I won't need much more in the way of food for the month. In fact, I know I won't need more, but you know, who knows, I might want more. But anyway, so March is off to a red X start, but I'm planning on staying home the rest of the week. Okay, I don't remember what I was saying, but anyway, the first 2 days of March, I get 2 red X's. Alright, so anyway, this is at the end of the day. Usually I do this at the beginning of the day. Alright, well, I just got back from my mom's, and I stopped at Giant Eagle, and I spent $20.84, and I had picked up these 2 flash food items for a really good price, the Beyond Patties and the Impossible, and they only had 1 of each, so those were they aren't on this bill, I forgot. So between the 2 of them, it came to about $7, and normally the Impossible meat there is $7. So these were reduced, so those are going in the freezer. Now, this is the stuff that I bought. It's not much. So I got these 2 ultimate burger patties because I like the ultimate chicken. I thought I'd give these a try. And there's 2 in there, and those were $5.49. I think they were on sale. I'm not sure. But anyway, they were $5.49. Then I wanted to try these too. There's 3 in there. And Skinny Butcher. Plant protein crazy crispy chicken patties. I got those. And those were $4.99. Those were on sale. Then I got another one of these plant-based chicken pot pies. I like these. I think they're good. And I'm not going to make these. It's too much work. So, you know, on days where I don't feel like cooking, I'll just pop those in the microwave and call it good. And then I got just this little bag of dark rye flour. It's 1 pound, 4 ounces. And that was $4.99, so $5 for this little bit of flour. That's for my starter. And then the only other thing I bought was this hand soap for $1. So that was a quick $20.84. I also, there was a store right there next door to them, and it was like one of those Amazon grab places where you can buy boxes of Amazon returns. Well, I didn't buy any of that, but I did buy these 2 notebooks because they're a little bit wider, and so I want to use these for my recipes, and I got 2 of these, and they were $1.49 each. So, you know, usually you buy, even if you buy these at Walmart, they're $2 or $3. So, and they're orange. They go with my kitchen. And then for, let's see, $1.49, I got these cute little shelf sitters. So that'll be going on my coffee bar. And that's pretty much it. I did buy 3 of these at Family Dollar because I have like a little hanging chandelier kind of thing, and they're solar. And the ones for $1 at Dollar Tree are too small for the holders. So I'm going to try these, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to return these. So that was my adventure in shopping today. I helped my mom plant some of her seeds on the paper towels. I figured it would give her something to do because, you know, she gets bored. She's there by herself a lot. So that's really all I have for you today, my friends. I had breakfast at my mom's. I'm going to have soup, my leftover soup for dinner. So, yeah, that's all I have for you today. All right, my friends, I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself, be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. Thanks for watching.